Morning, everyone. Boker Tov. We are starting the Eshet Chayil, Perek Lamed Aleph, Pasuk Yud, one Pasuk per day, delving into it a little bit. Eshet Chayil mi imtza, rachok mi pinanim yichra. So, before we translate and explain, why was it instituted to say on Friday night? So, I saw in the name of Rabbi Chaim Kanievsky, who says it was instituted because men were busy and often they might have not been at home during the week. They sometimes work far and this and that. So, but they're home on Shabbat. And therefore they want to now praise their wife for taking care of the house the whole week, taking care of things the whole week. So the time to praise was on Shabbat, right before the beautiful meal together, etc. Because they were so busy throughout the week, they weren't maybe home, whatever it was, and they want to thank their wife and praise their wife. And that's why it was instituted. A beautiful thing. Huh? No. There's no Eshet Ish. Ish Chayil, right? So Eshet Chayil miimtza. So the translation, Eshet Chayil, a woman of valor, a woman of a precious woman. The Metzudat Sion says Eshet Chayil is a zriza v'yeshara. Zriza is she is quick, she gets things done. Yeshara, a straight woman. Can you find such a woman? We'll explain what this means in a moment. What do you mean? No one has a good woman. No one has a good wife. There's no ladies that are good. Chas v'shalom. Rachok mi peninim yichra. It is more distant than pearls to purchase such a woman. Meaning it's more expensive than pearls to purchase such a woman. So we see over here the concept of finding and the concept of purchasing. So the Malbim explains that sometimes we spoke about finding something on Shabbat, finding a wallet on Shabbat. Right? It's an interesting connection. Sometimes you could find things, right? You can't just find a good woman. It doesn't work. Or you can't just find becoming good. It needs work, and you can't go and buy it either. You can't. This needs work. Number one, on the person themselves to become a better and better person, and something that you have to have effort in yourself in order to acquire. Meaning, the Gemara says that a person finds a wife suited to him, and therefore, if you are on a certain level, you're going to get a wife that's going to be pretty much that level. And if you're on a higher level, you're going to higher level. If you're lower, Hashem's not going to mess you up. And therefore, it's not just by chance, it's not by acquiring, it's got to be your own avodah, your own work. And that's the Malbim explains as well, in this, because this is a mashal, meaning it's talking about the wife, but it's also talking about something else. According to the Malbim, it's also talking about a person's own body, the body and soul relationship, where I can't just find to become a tzaddik. I can't go and buy it. This is something much more valuable than pearls. I have to actually work on it, to actually work on myself to become a better person. It's going to take effort. The Gaon of Vilna explains that this mashal is talking about Torah, specifically Torah. And he says, just like Rachok mi peninim yichra, it's distant than pearls, as the Pasuk also says, Yekarahi mi peninim, it's more valuable than pearls. And the Gemara's Doresh, milifnai v'lifnim. The word peninim means pearls. Milifnai v'lifnim. It's more precious than the inner chamber, which is referring to the Kodesh HaKodashim, the Kohen Gadol, going on the Kodesh HaKodashim on Yom Kippur. The Torah learning is more precious than that. So this is referring to Torah. And also he says that the word Chayil is the numerical value, the gematria of 48, which is we know in Pirkei Avot and the 6th Perek, there's 48 ways to koneh Torah, 48 ways to acquire Torah. Becoming a good friend. There's so many beautiful ways over there, and therefore this is referring to Torah. And this is also, Torah is not something that you could just find, not something you could just buy, and now I download it, now I know everything. No, it takes work, it takes effort. So this is what's going on over here in the Eshet Chayil. And just to end, the Metzudat David says, why now are we talking at the end of the Mishlei praising the wife? Because at the beginning of this Perek, it was, if you remember, Shlomo Melech started by saying, that his mother gave him musar and rebuke. So we started in this Perek with the rebuke of the mother, now the beautiful things of the mother, and that's why we end with the Eshet Chayil. So B'ezrat Hashem, we have to praise our wife, and we have to work on our body, work on our neshama, and work on our connection to Torah. And I'm excited for this. Every day we'll learn a little bit more for the next couple of days. 22 days, 22 letters in the alphabet. Bezrat Hashem, and as we know, it starts Al Eshet Chayil Batach, the Bet Gimel, the entire Aleph Bet, and this is when it starts, when you have something that goes from the Aleph to Taf, like the Ashrei Shoretecha, it's a complete thing, a complete relationship with our wife, a complete relationship to the Torah, and a complete relationship with our neshama and body to uplift it in the proper way. חזק וברוך תהיה, ברוך ה' לעולם, אמן ואמן. רבי חנניה בן הקשה רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל, לפיכך הרבה להם תורה, מזו שנאמר, על חפץ מה צדקו, יגדיל תורה וידיר.